I'm ready to cause some wars in the comment section. Are you though? Let's find out! What is going on, you guys? Cedos here with another video for you guys today. And today, as you can see in the title, I'm going to be talking about why one of the Batman Arkham games is better than Fortnite. Now you might be asking two questions. One is,
why are you making this video game?
that is because, I don't know, but I just want to say that, hey, personally in my opinion, I don't think Fortnite is all that it's cracked up to be, honestly. And I always say to people, oh, this Batman game or Injustice 2 is way better than Fortnite ever could be or whatever. And they're like,
No, you just don't like Fortnite because you're bad.
okay, and the second question you're probably asking yourself is, Kian, well, there's like 4 Batman Arkham games, but there are 4, and which one are you talking about then? I am specifically talking about, and you might be saying, well, Kian, which one are you choosing? Because they all vary in how good they are. I'm not going to choose the worst one, which is this one, Arkham Origins, in my opinion. It's not a bad game, honestly, it's still good. None of them are that bad, honestly. I'm not going to pick the best one, which is Arkham City, but hands down, I could think of millions of reasons of why it's better than Fortnite, so don't want to get into that. And I'm just not gonna do Arkham Knight, just because I don't feel like it. So we're going to be talking about Arkham Asylum. So first, you all probably know about Fortnite, but let's just talk about Arkham Asylum for a second before I get into my reasons on why it's better. So Rocksteady developed these games, and it's a new take on the Batman, and everyone loved it. It got a Game of the Year edition. It got so much praise. Everyone loved it because it was the first Batman game that was actually like really good. So yeah, that's basically the short backstory of it. Now let's get into why it's better and the different like parts of each stuff. So, you might be saying, well, Kian, Fortnite's only good for its Battle Royale mode. It's a game. You have to talk about the full components of it. Like, all of it. Literally all of it. Well, you have to talk about everything, honestly. And there's some things that I'm gonna put Fortnite above Arkham Asylum for. So, story. Fortnite, I googled it a lot because I do want to get, like, everything I know about it. And I do want to give Fortnite, like, a fair play in the field or whatever. Basically, a survival mode. It's almost like Battle Royale, but kind of not. Actually, it's not like Battle Royale mode. It's just a survival mode that you play with your friends, and you run away from a storm, and there's like zombies or whatever. And you're most of the time doing one of the two things. You're either building something and wading through waves, or charging through and trying to get to objectives. So that's the story, and there's not much to it. It's honestly just like a storm coming to you, and you gotta survive for as long as possible. Unless I'm wrong. I searched for like a good 30 minutes trying to figure out what it was. There wasn't really no definitive answer. So that's what I know. If you can correct me, please correct me, and I'll be happy to reply to you or whatever. Arkham Asylum. It's a game that has so much depth in it. This is like a brief summary. I could go on for a long time. But Batman captures the Joker and takes him to Arkham Asylum. Joker manages to escape, and he takes over the whole asylum, letting loose a ton of villains, including Harley Quinn, Scarecrow, Riddler, Bane, Victor Zsasz, Killer Croc, and Poison Ivy. And you basically have to go through the asylum, and there's tons of different story arcs coming at you, and it's just a great story. It's hard to explain. The Joker creates a serum from Bane's toxin called Titan. He puts it into himself, and he becomes like giant and deformed like all the other test subjects and tries to kill Batman. Batman wins. So that's basically the story, and it's a great story. It truly is a great story. So story-wise, you can obviously see, you can search it up and stuff, Arkham Asylum story and Fortnite story or whatever. Arkham Asylum, in my opinion, blows Fortnite's story out of the water. Like, Fortnite, if you want to actually have a story mode, make it good. Also, the fact that you have to pay for the story mode is just absurd. It's the dumbest thing. Like, if you are getting a game, you gotta give all the content that they need or would want in a game immediately. So you might be saying, oh, Kian, well, in Arkham Asylum, what about the skins and all this stuff. Well, first of all, Arkham Asylum at this time didn't have skins, but it did have extra challenge maps which you could get. And these challenge maps you didn't need. They were just other extra things that if you wanted to add on and do more stuff, you could do. Fortnite, on the other hand, you have to buy a lot of stuff to get things. You have to buy the story mode, you have to buy V-Bucks, all this stuff. Oh, yeah, whatever. Now let's talk about originality, and basically, how original is this, how not is it? So let's talk about Arkham Asylum first. So, it's a Batman game, it's based off of Batman, so I will say it's not super original just because it's based off of a character, but the story is completely original. It was made for the game, and so was all of the gameplay. They actually invented their own type of fighting style. It was originally supposed to be a rhythm-based game. It was like a rock game, I think, but they invented a rhythm-based fighting style that was implemented into like thousands and thousands of games. And now let's talk about Fortnite's originality. So originality on their part, it is very original in its own way in some parts. Like, it's a very cartoony vibe. It has a lot of, like, wacky things in it, like the different gliders and, like, dance moves and stuff. But gameplay-based, it's not original at all. It is a game. It's a rip-off of a rip-off of a rip-off of a rip-off. Not very original. Fortnite, they could have done better, and they have made their own story, which, hey, props to them for, like, seeing that it wasn't completely original, and they could have done something different to make it like that. So now, maps. So this is one that Fortnite is actually winning in. So let's talk about Fortnite first. Their map, it's fairly big from what I know. I haven't played it much. I've played it like 3 times, I think, something like that. I know it's big, and they're always adding new places in, taking stuff away, like Tilted Towers I know of. I don't know of many other places, let's be honest. I don't play it. But they're always constantly adding new stuff in, map-wise. Like new places and stuff, and that's awesome to always get that new content and new areas to discover, and that's great for Fortnite. Arkham Asylum, it's a big area. It's a pretty big area. It's substantial, but it's always the same exact place. There's nothing different about it, so it's not amazing, but it's still good. So yeah, Fortnite takes the win for maps. So let's talk about consoles and how well it plays. What I mean is, what platforms is the game on, and how well does it work on each platform? So, Fortnite, I know for a fact which ones it's on. It's on Xbox One, PS4, PC, and iOS. Batman Arkham Asylum is on Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360, PS3, PC, so 5 basically. So Arkham Asylum, it worked great when it was first released for the Xbox 360 and PS3. And it worked very smoothly, and it just worked very well altogether. Then it got remastered a year ago, I believe. Nope, it got remastered 2 years ago for the Xbox One and PS4. And it worked even better that time. And on PC, PC is not the best version, but it still works very smoothly. Fortnite, from what I know, works best on Xbox One and PS4, and PC is for, like, hardo gamers. But in total, overall, like, console stuff, like, how much more is it on, how much more accessible is it, and just how better it plays, Arkham Asylum wins, hands down. And now, the final argument that every fanboy will criticize me about: graphics. In my opinion, graphics matter a lot, because if you're playing a game that doesn't have amazing graphics, you can't be immersed into that world and feel like you're actually controlling that character or being that character. So when you look at something like Arkham Asylum's design in 2009, it was amazing. It was fantastic. And even the PS3 version, which is probably one of the worst looking versions of it, it looks better than Fortnite on a PS4. And you might be saying, Kian, graphics don't matter. Graphics don't matter. It's all about how well the game plays. Sure, for you it does, but for me, graphics do matter. They matter because would you like to play a game where you can count the pixels? That's what I thought. So yeah, just wanted to tell y'all this and my opinion and why Fortnite sucks. Yeah, in my opinion, Fortnite sucks. It's a really basic game. It doesn't have a lot of great things about it. It has some ups, but a lot more downs in my opinion. Hey, little Fortnite hater, I know you're watching this, probably Jonah. Leave your comments down below about why you think I'm wrong, even though you're wrong. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a fat like. That'll be greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing today. And you guys are awesome. You should feel awesome. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.